Well, I guess I'm live by now. Anyway, hi everybody. I'm James from David and James, and this is David. We're just hanging out on the front porch, enjoying um, the morning a bit. Looks like it could rain. Hopefully, it will. Hope somebody comes on and wants to chat, say hello, um, tell us where you're from. You know, share what you feel comfortable. And we'll talk to you then. Otherwise, everything's going well for us. Going to visit my mom today for lunch, and David will not be able to join us because we're not going to her home. We're going out for dinner and or lunch, whatever. And he can't go to the restaurants. And yeah, I know I could make him what do you call it, a working dog to for my emotional support animal, but he's not very emotionally supportive. He's a lot more stressed than supportive. Um, because can you imagine David in a restaurant and not to mention the food, but not just the food, but all the people. They would be, he would be crazy about them, and some of them would be crazy about him, and some of the others would want him to get out of there. So I see somebody online. Say hi. So that's James, and that's David. We're just hanging out, waiting for some friends to come online. David has his ball, and it's ready to chase. So, but right now he's just relaxing. It's a little muggy here, humid. Definitely feels like it could rain, and we certainly need it. So I hope we get a couple of inches at least over the next day or two, or next week would be awesome. A little every day. And David sees a squirrel, so he might be about to chase it. David sees a squirrel. Anybody else see it? I can barely see it. It's a little blurry. So, but David's thinking about it. Say hi, David. You got one viewer. Ah, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Oh, I told you there might be some squirrel chases or bees or whatever. Balls. I can make it smaller. There's my beautiful wool egg back up here. You missed it, didn't you, David? That squirrel was too far away, even as fast as you are. Hi, everybody. We're just hanging out on the porch, listening to the cicadas singing in the trees, um, and playing ball, chasing squirrels, chasing birds, chasing bees, chasing anything that moves except people. But he will chase people to get them to pet him. He is such a good boy, David. He is such a good boy. What's your favorite game? Ball and porch. He'll play with the ball until it accidentally rolls off of the porch, and that's when the fun begins because he gets to run down and get it. So he created this game himself, and he actually plays it inside too, but with the sofa. And the ball sometimes runs under the sofa and gets stuck, and that's a lot of drama. There's a video on our channel for that. If you watch it, it was pretty recent. So, anyway, who's here? Say hello. Anybody I know? Anybody I want to know? Up. There you go. Let me put my glasses back on. I can, and how are you? This is a dog. You're funny, a Pomeranian. But we do have a cat. She's a tortoise shell. Well, hey, you're smart and pretty. How are you? Hello, smart and pretty. Where are you going, David? Ah, it's your favorite tree. Let's see. Ah, it's a dog. Oh my God, you're funny. And good. I'm good too, thank you. She thought it was a big cat. It could be a big Persian cat. So, could look like that. You see David? He likes to go over there. That's where he hangs out with his friends. My channel's just about our lives, just hanging out, just usual stuff. So that we do. We do some gardening. Sometimes we go shopping. David picks his own toys at PetSmart. We like to go to the nurseries and buy flowers and plants. Hi, Louise. How are you, my friend? How's everything in Belfast? I haven't seen you recently, or had a comment from you recently. So, here comes David. What'd you find down there? David always goes over to that fence because that's where his besties live, Rudy and Phoebe. And Rudy's a terrier, and Phoebe is, I think, a Bichon Frise or something like that. And they hang out and leave females for each other. So they know the other ones are okay. Thank you for the like. Hey, anybody who's watching, our channel has a lot of views and a lot of watch hours for the shorts, but we're short on watch hours for the videos. So if anybody could just maybe stream some of the videos on your TV or computer, just on some of your downtime, you just want to relax and see stuff, that would be awesome, because it would help us to pick up some hours. The dog is 4.5 years old. David was born on Christmas, and he's a 4.5 year old Pomeranian. It's not bad weather. It's been extremely hot, Louise, but and when I mean hot, like 36, 37, and hopefully we're going to get some rain today. It looks like some rain, clouds, and a motorcycle. I don't know why they're so loud. Ugh. But I used to be a kid and I had a loud motorcycle. Well, it wasn't loud, but the neighbors probably thought it was loud. I'm not a dance monkey. Dance monkey dance. More rain. I bet it's a lot cooler there, right? Sometimes I'm singing on here. So we'll have to do a David and James karaoke night. Live performance. Who wants to come? David's just relaxing. He loves being outside in the mornings. And so do I. It's kind of late this morning, but we're still taking advantage of it. I like to check out my flowers and see how everything's going, outside. So David likes to check out the neighborhood and see if anybody's going outside. So he can go play with them. He has a new friend, a little boy and his dad who their family just moved in nearby. And David's crazy about them, especially because he got ice cream at their house. Oh yeah. David goes to the vet routinely, gets all his checkups and vaccinations as scheduled, and he goes to the groomer, and we also give him the appropriate medications monthly for heartworm and flea and tick diseases and things like that. Bust a move. So actually, David and I went to the vet yesterday together to pick up a couple medications that he takes, the flea and tick and the heartworm. So, thank you, smart and pretty. So I was saying, if anybody has time or just is being at home feeling a little lazy, not really feeling like doing anything, I would really appreciate it if you could tune into our channel and watch some of the videos, even if it's just a background noise, and let them stream, because we have a lot of viewing hours, but most of it is for shorts. And YouTube, I found out they want viewing hours from videos, so that would be appreciated. David is happy and well. Louise, we've been training him to not bark as much, and we've resorted to buying a small muzzle, and it's fabric and really soft and big enough that he can still eat, drink water, and bark, but he can't bark as much, and it's really helping his trachea to heal, which was at risk of collapsing. And I found out that David can actually have a stent put in his trachea and will be left there, and that will keep the trachea open. So we're going to schedule to talk to a doctor about that as soon as possible. Um, I called a surgeon's office yesterday, but they were just doing emergencies yesterday and didn't really have the staff who is familiar with everything that they do there. So, oh, thank you. You're smart. Did you see Shelly's videos? She's got a lot of watches with her eyes. She's coming out of the bushes. And yeah, she's so pretty. But I invited her to come out today, but she opted to stay inside. So this is one thing I'm excited about is, do you see my little trees? These are Toronto red crepe myrtles, and they've got a lot of buds, but this is the first one to really start blooming, and you can see there's several blooms on the top, and following that one, you can see this one is getting some blooms down here. So, oh, this one too has 2 blooms, 3 blooms, whatever, 4. So, and then there's one more of those crepe myrtle trees behind me that doesn't get as much sun, so it has some buds, but everything's a bit smaller, and hopefully it's just going to be a little late blooming. So, how's everybody? I know Louise, and she's from Belfast, so that would be cool. I would like to visit sometime and see that city. Would be amazing. I love to travel and have been to quite a bit of various locations around the world. So not too much in Asia, but a little bit. So mostly Europe, South America, USA, Canada, but also in Asia, just briefly, and Turkey. So lovely places. Scandinavia. Yeah, David's really relaxed today. He's just hanging out. We came outside with his ball, and or he did rather, and has only picked it up briefly. So thank you for the likes and the chat. Hopefully we get more of that from some people, some more chat. Thank you, Louise. Yeah, I love this porch. I'm sure it is a very friendly and welcoming city, and the people must be amazing. So, but yeah, I love this porch. I painted it blue ceiling and put in a ceiling fan, and just keep everything neat, and it's been fun. I have a blue door too, light a sky blue. Oh, and that's a motorized shade. I have 2 of those, one in this big window here and one in the dining room. So I like them. It's you just charge them with I don't know, what do they call that? A cord, a USB cord or something. And I do that about every 3 to 4 months, and the light will turn green when it's fully charged, and the remote control uses batteries. So it's really easy. Louise, what kind of pets do you have? I think, don't you have a dog or two? Maybe a cat? But I love the flowers too. Just the different colors. And I love the roses that are blooming. The dahlia. There's three different types of dahlias. There's the yellow ones closest to us. There's the big yellow one that you can see above the orange. And then there's the white ones that look a little daisy-like. But those are all dahlias in three different varieties. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. And that's what matters, is we enjoy it. So, who else is here? Anybody else want to say hi? Don't have to share much, just, say hello and whatever you feel comfortable adding to the conversation would be appreciated. These in the pots are marigolds. So they're a little late bloomers because you see the one behind it? That's also a marigold, and I planted them all at the same time. But I put these in the pots and they're not growing as fast, which I hope they grow and mature, but don't get as big. So yeah, it's nice to sit out here, and David definitely, whoop, there he goes. What you doing? He sees a butterfly. David definitely enjoys being outside, so he and I spend a lot of time together, pulling weeds and cutting grass and just doing some maintaining. David, are you happy? Yeah. Say hi, guys. I'm a very happy boy. I'm a 4.5-year-old Pomeranian who's a pain in the butt to his sister. She's a cat, a lovely cat who's 19 years old. And can you imagine, to bring a Pomeranian into her life at at such an advanced age? But they do well. She fends for herself well, and David's just playing. It's completely innocent, but he is jealous. He tries to herd her away from being with any of the people and having any affection. So, because he's so jealous. So, and we're in a nice city here too. Where we live is quiet, but we are just 10 minutes from downtown Cincinnati, which is not a large city, but pretty decent size, with the sport teams. And we've got soccer, hockey, football, baseball. And here where I live, we have a baseball team too, but it's in a different league. And but we have our own stadium in my little city here, which is in northern Kentucky. And and we are so close to everything. All the restaurants, that shopping, um, 10 minutes from picking someone up at the airport. So it's so convenient. And Northern Kentucky has less population, I think, than Cincinnati. It's not as densely populated, so the traffic is a bit better here too. So anybody wants to live here, it's very popular, becoming a very popular area. Cincinnati is. It was the only metropolitan area to gain in population during or after the COVID-19 epidemic in America. Every other major metropolitan area lost population, and I guess they all came here because it's kind of nice. It has a bad reputation, but it's definitely a city that's had its trials, and it's learned a lot. The people have learned a lot, and everybody's just so much more agreeable now. So I like that. So David's just hanging out. I'll turn the phone around if anybody would prefer. You can talk to me. So I'm just hanging out here, waiting till it's time to go meet my mom for lunch. And I don't know what time it is, so I should be a little careful about how long I'm spending online. So these glasses, I need to replace them. So I think I'll only put them on when I need to read something. So otherwise, they're kind of scratched, and the protective coating for the sun, UV, is coming off, peeling off, so it makes them look kind of dirty. I don't know if you can see it, but they're very clean right now. I just washed them. So, but yeah, you can see. So I need to get a new pair, and all I need to do is make an appointment and pay them, pick something out. But I don't know why. I just haven't felt like doing it. So these glasses are probably 5 years old. So, and they're very comfortable. And I can see well with them, with the exception of that peeling filmy look that is a little bit annoying if I'm sitting like towards a window. Then I can see it on my glasses. But otherwise, it's just it's invisible to me. So, and most people don't notice it. If they do notice, it's because I told them about it. Like I did now. I don't know how many people will know now that my glasses are bad. So, who's here? I see we got a few people online. Can we get some likes and some comments? Say hello. Tell me about you. Do you have any pets? Uh, what do you like to do for hobbies? Hanging out, movies, sci-fi, horror, dramas, love stories, comedies? What do you like? Combinations? I love sci-fi, science fiction, and it's hard to find a really good one, but really good science fiction show or novel. Most of them are a little cheesy, but I still listen. I still watch occasionally and or read some sci-fi. Um, I used to be into horror, but not anymore. I guess I grew out of it. That things used to intrigue me, but now they just kind of like make me um, sick, a little sad when it's too scary. And romance novels never been my thing, so I like history, and I love Pushkin and Dostoevsky, and anything about the French Revolution, that time period, is fascinating to me. And David, oh, there we go. The neighborhood dogs are barking. Good boy. You got your ball? Yeah. You focus on your ball, okay? So you don't bark too much. You don't bark just because the neighborhood dogs bark. You're a good boy. You're better than that. Well, I don't know what time it is, but I'm going to have to go inside and check and see because we need to leave here um, with at least an hour to get to meet my mom. So his wee bark. That is because he wasn't trying, Louise. He barks like a German Shepherd. That's why he's damaging his trachea from too much barking. So anyway, we need to leave here and give ourselves at least an hour to get to where my mom is going to meet us for lunch. So David, say goodbye. David. Hey David. Say bye. David says bye to all of you. And I will say goodbye to you all too. So see you next time. I hope you subscribe, like, share if you want to. It'd be great if you could stream some of our videos when you're just hanging out at home. Give us a little extra watch time. So because that's the only thing that counts for watch time. We have a lot of watch time for shorts, but for the videos, people don't seem to be watching very much. So maybe you could just put them on as a background noise and a little amusement occasionally. That would be great. And Louise, it is lovely chatting with you. I always appreciate your messages. And this is our first live chat. I wish I could hear everybody. So we'll see you later. Bye. Have a great day wherever you are, whatever time it is, and whatever day it might be when you see this. Bye.